There's no better feeling than a personal win, and the State Farm Personal Price Plan can help you do just that. Talk to a State Farm agent today to learn how you can bundle and save with the Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state. This episode is brought to you by Smart Food Popcorn. Some decisions aren't the best, like skipping ahead in your favorite podcast. Think of all the banter you'll miss, the lore in the making. Luckily, Smart Food Popcorn is a no-brainer. Deliciously tasty and available in a variety of fun flavors. It's a smart decision every time. Smart Food. Add smart. To learn more, visit smartfood.com.
The Bert Show.
Do you guys ever have an instance where you felt like, you know what, maybe I need to go to anger management?
No.
Never.
When I was younger.
Yeah?
Yeah, younger 20s.
Cassie.
No comment.
All right. I am pretty sure now that this has gone viral, the person that was yelling at customer service over the weekend, I'm not even sure what it was about, is going to realize that it is time to check in on anger management. Okay? You poor customer service people.
Get me through to a supervisor now! Record the out of this call and get me to a supervisor now! Do it!
Ma'am, there isn't any reason for me to... Ma'am.
Get me through to a supervisor, you little No, there's your personal foul language! I said supervisor now!
Okay, ma'am. All right.
Now!
Okay.
Now!
Okay, give me...
Now! Don't say another word to me! Now!
I'm gonna put you on hold, ma'am.
Whoa.
It's like she was possessed.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
You know that's going viral, and our kids heard it, and they're like, Mom, is this... We're matching it up here. Is this you, Mom? And she'd probably be, you're the one that brought me here. You're the reason why I feel this way. Okay?
Man, yeah, somebody needs to talk to somebody ASAP.
Soon as this is not nearly as fun as the Dell guy in the customer service.
Yeah, I'm calling about the computer that's on sale. It's $9.99. And I'd like to order that one. Okay, and no speakers? Speakers don't come with it? No, sir. Okay, well, let me read it a little bit better and I'll call back. Why? You have the flyer in front of you? Yes. And why you call me? That gives me call me again. It's going to be back. Because I didn't realize that it didn't have speakers, and I don't want speakers for this price. So I'll just look somewhere else and find me another computer. I can't believe it. Like a little girl. I can't believe it. Only for speakers. Go ahead, little girl. Little girl. Get out of here. Get out of here. Let me talk. Get out of here. Get out of here. So we did. Let me talk to your manager. Little girl. You are little girl. Little girl. Little girl. Little girl. You are little girl. Little girl. Little girl. Little girl. Little girl. I'm gonna carry on this company. Are you going to let me talk to your because anyway, you're gonna call someone else. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. Little baby girl. Little hooker.
Just for the record, it's never good policy to call your clients little hookers.
No. And the fact that man stayed on the phone as long as
what I was
he
thinking.
did,
Like, why is he
called a
still on the
little
phone?
girl.
He sung a whole little girl song to him.
and then called him a hooker at the end.
We've been playing that thing for 15 years, and it's always funny to me.
Always.
All right, so on Friday, we tried to help out with a texting tutor because she realized, I love this man, and he's walking out of my life.
Yeah, so they were roommates for the longest time, and then she started to catch feels for him. They are no longer roommates, and he is moving to go pursue a career in New York City. But before he left, she wanted to shoot her shot. So we got her on the phone, we texted with him, and we wanted to be pretty upfront about it. So we were trying to be kind of coy and flirty, like, you know, the apartment is so empty without you. And he was like, yeah, I bet you miss my messes. And we were like, yeah, but we would totally put up with your messes for you. And agreed to go for drinks before he left town. But then we like really wanted to stick the landing. So we said, FYI, this is not as friends, this is a date. And that kind of threw him for a loop and a little bit of a spiral. And he was taking a while to process it. But regardless, they were supposed to meet up over the weekend and see if there was any kind of chemistry before he hit the road and went out of town.
So we thought like his initial reluctance on it either was like shock, like I've seen you as a friend and a roommate this entire time.
For the past year.
This is coming out of nowhere, or he just wasn't into it.
Yes.
So I think Mo and I were predicting like this was not going to happen.
Yeah, I think the latter.
Yeah.
I just think he wasn't into it.
You got the email follow-up?
Yes, I do. Hey, Bert Show. I did meet up with him, but not on Saturday. We actually went for drinks on Friday and not Saturday. I was so nervous, but also excited to finally tell him how I feel. But things didn't go exactly as planned. There were a few surprising things that I found out. He actually admitted that at one time, he had feelings for me too.
Oh, hell.
Unfortunately for me, those feelings faded.
But we can bring him back to life, no?
Well, get this, Kristen.
Yeah, what?
The real reason he's so eager to move to New York City isn't just for the lifestyle like I had thought. He's actually eager to move there for another girl.
Oh, so this sucks.
Oh, man. Obviously, I immediately felt really hurt and rejected. I mean, I put myself out there and he just brushed it off and went on to tell me about this other girl.
How
he
can you
didn't
be like
brush it
roommates,
off.
though, for somebody for so long and not know that they're serious about dating somebody else? Like,
Dudes
so
don't-
much so that you're going to move to New York.
But dudes, y'all aren't deep, and they're not. They weren't like best friends. They were roommates, and they didn't have like a long history before that. So, I mean, I had a roommate. I did not know anything about her life.
Really?
No,
Yeah, me too. We
nothing.
kind of kept our lives separate.
Exactly.
But I'm mad that he even went to go meet with her if he knew he was going to go see another girl and she was confessing all of her feelings to him. I don't even think he should have met with her.
Oh, I do.
You do?
Yes, I think that was like the chivalrous thing to do is to for once we always come down on people for ghosting and being cowards, and like he's putting his big boy panties on and he's going to the bar and he's going to tell her in person, hey, like and just telling her the truth to her face. I think that's to be commended.
I think so, too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was really depressed and couldn't stop thinking about it. However, I'm starting to realize that I need to let go of my feelings for him and focus on myself. I still value my friendship with him, and I want to continue it.
Now that I wouldn't do.
That's going to hurt too much. Yeah.
Even though things didn't work out romantically, I'm glad we were able to talk openly. I sent him a text and told him I wished him all the best and hope everything he is hoping for works out in New York City. He apologized if he had led me on in any way and assured me that our friendship was important to him. For now, I'm going to focus on building myself, and maybe one day when the right person comes along, I'll be ready. I really appreciate the advice and help with the text.
And you never know. You just never know what's going to happen in New York. You never know if he's going to get up there. It's not going to work out. And he's like, he returns back to those. You just never know.
That's true.
All right. But this weekend was a bummer. That's for sure.
Yeah.
The Bert Show.